Yeah, so if you go plug in the code 3809-9451, you see how this goes. There's a little bit of a delay, but you don't have to have it. This is not a requirement. Yeah, but this is how we eliminate people and vote for who we think the highest is. So we're just getting used to how this goes. Don't worry about it too crazy. Hell is a really pass that microphone to Cassidy. Cassidy, I want your comment on this. Would you have voted for hell? How do you feel about smoking weed in hell?
100%.
Yeah,
that's my future. So
I understand. Oh, I still think there's a chance for you in heaven, limbo at least.
Dude, smoking with the devil? Come on, that'd be way more fun than smoking with God.
He's got the best shit. No,
yeah.
God's probably got good
and you
shit.
always can it's always the J's always gonna be lit. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's fire everywhere. You know it needs a lighter. Well, here's another one. Good stuff. Here's another one. I'll pass that mic. I want to get somebody else's comment on this. But rank these stoner magazines. Is it the best one? Is it High Times? Is it Skunk? Is it Freedom Leaf? Is it the Christian Science Reader? Or is it People? People Magazine. Which do you guys prefer? Which is your favorite stoner magazine? And we're just getting used to this Mentimeter. See how this works. Some games will also have prompts, so we'll take some questions and stuff during certain games. People Magazine for sure. Christian Science Reader. How else could they pay for those reading rooms, right? Billy, do you got a favorite stoner magazine?
I lean Christian Science Reader on that. I think religion when you're high is about the only time it's fucking bearable.
Yeah.
So that's what I've offended the only people that are here tonight. But I think it has to be. I think it has to be that.
For sure, it has to be.
Has to be.
I love it. See, this is where you're also starting to figure out what your strategy might be, where you're like, oh, I've already angered so many people out there. But you never know. It's anybody's game. We're just getting started. So these are the rules. Like I said, to our game show, this is the game show of sobriety tests. Every player tonight has smoked cannabis except for one. One of them is sober. We'll be voting off who we think the highest people are. We'll definitely take polls on who we think the highest people are after every game, and we'll vote people off eventually. If you think, there are these heart and devil buttons in the bottom. If you use a heart button, let's say you think they're stoned. If you hit the devil button, you think that person is sober right now or saying something that is too coherent for a high person. So those are our basic rules. And let's meet our players one by one. Oh yeah, pass that to Billy. Billy, everybody.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
So, but let's get to know you. Yeah, clap it up for Billy.
Woo! Thanks. Hello, everybody. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, Alex. Thank you very much for having me, mate. This is a lot of fun.
This is your first time on the show, right?
This is my first time on the show. My first time in this venue. It's very, very nice. I think I'm the only one who didn't show up with this jacket on, and I'm regretting it. A little chilly. But no, I'm good. It's very, 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 very fun to be here.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever been on a game show before?
No.
Wow.
No.
First,
the fact that I thought about that for so long is going to make everyone think I'm stoned, right? Because you would know that. You would know if you've been on a game show before, and I wasn't sure.
Billy, we haven't even gotten to a game yet, and
No,
every time you've had
everyone's
the
like-
mic, you're so self-aware of strategy, and I love that.
Everyone's like, get him.
I think this is your 420th game show appearance, if I would guess. Very good. No, well, we're so happy to have you. And I ask everybody something like this. How do you think your chances are making it to the end?
I'm a terrible liar. I'm the worst liar. I studied acting, and all of the other actors were always just like, Billy, you're the worst fucking liar of anyone I know. And I'm like, that's the worst compliment you can give an actor. Of just like, you're just basically saying I'm the shittiest person in this entire class, that I'm a terrible, terrible liar. So I'm fucked is the short answer.
I love this. Is so we haven't even gotten to a game, and we are certainly testing his sobriety, I think. Here we go. Let's Cassidy, pass that to Cassidy. Give it up for our next player, Cassidy.
What up,
Clap your hands.
bros? What up, bros? Happy to be here.
We know she's planning on going to hell.
Yeah, baby.
Cassidy, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, great, Alex. I'm vibing. I was hanging out with my grandma all day, so this is a nice change of pace.
What was that like?
Well, she's 92.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's kind of at the age she's just starting to look like a seahorse, you know? She's like all scaly and shit. She has like no teeth. Her head just kind of rests on her tits.
Okay.
It's weird.
She sounds beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Sounds like a delight. Cassidy, yeah, how are you feeling about your chances this evening? You got a strategy?
Well, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I would say if it's trivia, like I'll whoop that ass. Like, let's go. But I don't know really what I'm getting into, so I'm gonna go with like, let's see what happens.
It's not really trivia, but
Okay, fuck.
we can give you
I
some
wanted
trivia
it
questions.
to be trivia.
Some things are going to be more personal.
Let's get deep.
No, but maybe we'll throw you a trivia question every now. Anyone got a trivia question for you, real quick? When did Christopher Columbus land in America?
1942.
Incorrect, but so close. 1442, right?
What photo
15,
is that of
16, 1942. Anyway, great stuff. Cassidy, everybody, clap it up for Cassidy.
I think I'm in high school in that photo.
Yeah, I have no idea. I got all these from Instagram. They were all recent enough, though. Post more often. Give it up for your next player, Jesse, everybody. Clap it up for Jesse.
Hey, guys. What a terrible photo of me. That's the worst photo you could possibly. That's like the up. That's like you sucking. That's what you look like when you suck my dick. Like that's the view right there. That's
the POV.
And I'm just like, not good enough.
Yeah, well, you look like a badass in this photo. I don't know, or you look stoned. Every other photo of you is in your car on your Instagram. It's literally every single one.
I'd be ranting.
It's ridiculous. The orange hat is cut off from this one. These are things. You go to Jesse M Comic on IG.
I'm a good follow, dude. I'm a good follow.
Yeah.
I'd be
You get some of these
taking
references.
pictures of people's houses when I shouldn't. All right, I will show you pictures of rich people's stuff.
Hell
if
yeah.
if you want to see that.
That's good, man. I love that. Well, how are you doing tonight? How was your day? Everything like that?
It's been chill, man. I've just been chilling, doing nothing, and it feels good. I like doing nothing.
That's a Saturday for you. I understand.
Hell yeah, dude.
How are you feeling about tonight's show? You think you got a chance of making it to the end?
Well, I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, and I'm willing to do anything to win, guys. And I will win tonight.
All right. That's some confidence. That's the most confident answer we've gotten so far. Hell yeah. Clap it up for Jesse. Playing to win. I love that. Our next player, pass that to Tim. Yeah, Tim, everybody. Give it up for Tim. Clap it up for Tim.
Thank you. How are you tonight?
I am doing well. Thank you for asking.
Good.
And you're doing well, I'm assuming. No, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Good, man. Yeah, anything interesting happened today? Anything, prepping for the show? Anything like that? Visit your grandma?
I went to my friend's surprise 40th birthday party.
Whoa,
Yeah.
surprise. He didn't know he was turning 40.
No,
I had no idea it was
clue.
today.
He can't count well, so 39, he'd always struggle. What's next?
Yeah, I understand. Well, yeah, that's great. How are you feeling about your chances on this show? You've done the show before.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I spent a lot of time, in my youth pretending I wasn't high in front of my parents. So I feel like I'm going to nail this game.
There
I
you
might
go.
not be high, though. So also, maybe if I'm acting a little weird, it's because I'm not high.
There you go. Logic. Any parents out there? Parents at all? Doesn't sound like it's going to work out for you. No, I don't know. You never know. We'll clap it up for these five, right? Yeah. Oh, no. We have Parth next, right? Parth, give it up for Parth, everybody. I'm so ready to just ram the sixth player, trash him.
I need no introduction.
No, Parth, how are you doing, Parth? What's up?
Pretty good.
Did you have a good day today?
That's the way it is on Saturdays. It's just a pretty good Saturday. That's all you want.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't want an excellent one. You don't want a bad one.
No, because then it gets messy.
What's going to go messy?
I don't know. You end up waking up on a Sunday where a place you don't want to be, you know?
Oh, I see. You're acting the sober, I think. This is,
I'm thinking logically.
You're trying to convince them that you're, playing it safe, cleaning your sheets, making your bed, everything. This is your Saturday.
I'm a good boy.
Hell yeah, Parth. You feeling confident tonight? Think you're going to make it to the end?
I lie better when I'm high, so I think it's going to be a good night for me.
What does that mean?
Get it?
Either?
That's a paradox.
Hell yeah. Give it up for Parth, everybody. Clap it up for Parth. And now, do we clap for this person? do we boo them? Who is it?
I could pretend.
Nico.
I could pretend to be Nico.
You probably could. You look like Nico enough. Yeah. And this is the best photo of anybody, right? I mean, good God. I think Nico's going to show up eventually, but yeah. And what will, I mean, the madness that he's going to bring, we can just all feel it.
I like that you spelled his name wrong in
Oh, did I?
anticipation.
How is it? I don't even know how it's spelled.
I'd never seen Nico spelled that way. I know that for sure.
There's an I
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah.
ICO?
Yeah.
What do I know? Thought that would be like a girl's name. See, these are great questions for, Nico, but he's not here. This would have been an excellent discussion, right? But no, you're probably right. I have no idea. Yeah, well, he'll be, like I said, he'll be here eventually. We'll try and figure something out about him, but but for now, give it up one time for these 5 players, right? They're here, they're phenomenal. And we're going to move on to a practice game, all right? So we're not going to take a vote after this necessarily. We're just going to, this is our first game. We're easing into it. We've gotten to know them a little bit, and I've introduced them by name, even if I spell names wrong or things like that. But this first game, I want to know what they're called out on the street. Sometimes you know if a person smokes weed based on their nickname. So this first game is in name only. Tell us your nickname and maybe even why the nickname came about, and we'll judge if we think you might be stoned right now or not based on that. This is our first piece of real information, our hard evidence. Jesse, why don't you start us off? You've got a mic. Jesse, tell us your nickname. This is in name only.
Oh, man. Actually, I just got a new nickname. It's the Snake.
Oh!
I am the Snake.
The Snake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So the story is some guy had a manic breakdown, and he started calling me a snake and a liar, and I ran with it because why not? And now I'm the Snake.
Now you're running with it?
Yeah. Why not?
That's good.
Not every day do you get a cool nickname from a crazy guy.
That is very true.
You know?
I also, I didn't know you were running with it. Also, I know that he called you a snake.
Yes.
But turning it into the snake,
The Snake.
good move.
Yes. Yes.
Good move. Yeah, clap it up for the snake, everybody, right? Give it up for him. Yeah, see, this is on a game show, you want a chant. That's just a hiss. I love that. See, now they know what to say. Parth, this is in name only. Tell us your nickname.
Parth Vader. And that needs no explanation. I hate Star Wars, so that name was used to bully me.
Ah.
Oh, look at him, it's Parth Vader, the guy who doesn't like Star Wars. And I'm like, guys, can't bully somebody for not liking movies.
Would you sit there and just be like,
Fuck Luke, Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, give it up for Parth Vader. What does that say? Yeah. And let's move on to Tim. Tim, this is in name only. Tell us your nickname.
I don't think I've ever had a nickname. People just call me Rager all the time. It's just my last name. It just rolls off the tongue. It's really, I guess technically, if anything, my nickname is that I go by Rager because of the way it's spelled the same way, and people always fuck it up. So I guess maybe I'm living the nickname.
I think you are, yeah. You have a stage name or a nickname. This is another paradox that we're all getting wrapped up in. We'll give it up for, I'm going to go with Rager, I guess. Yeah, give it up for Rager. Doesn't have a nickname, though. That's, very suspect. Very suspicious. Sus.
It feels more like therapy than a comedy show. It
Oh.
feels like people just like reliving some really fucking traumatic nicknames
And
that
this
they were
is
given
a practice
at some
game.
point
Yeah.
in some point in their life.
It gets,
all right.
eventually games are like, you ever think about your hands too much? Well, Billy, this is a name only. Tell us your, nickname the bullies gave you. No, I have no idea.
I mean, to fit the format, I a long time ago I got the nickname Tiny because I think it was so opposite of what I am. But then I was a little bit like, I don't know. Is there actually a reason to this that they're not saying to me? Because people are just like, yeah, you're fucking huge, so we call you Tiny. Yeah, I never really liked the name because it definitely in this day and age leads your mind elsewhere. So that was my traumatic nickname. Yeah, see, it's not very funny, is it? This is just therapy. This is just fucking therapy. Everyone
But
likes
we're
poor
making
fucking guy.
breakthroughs. I
Yeah,
feel.
I haven't brought that up in 15 years, so thanks very much, Alex.
This
Jesus.
is what's so great about this show is like they're all comedians, but like everyone's so honest and genuine. You know that at least 4 of them are high. All right, and so I think we're learning a lot based on the decision making of all this. We'll give it up for Tiny. I mean, I'm sorry,
You guys all got bullied.
yeah, Cassidy. Cassidy.
It's just that obvious.
Well, what is your nickname? Tell us. This is a name only.
DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, I don't know why people just started calling me that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That feels just as honest. That's
No, I'm
crazy.
like fat bitch. I'm kidding. Yeah, Cass Money.
Cass Money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hooped. I hooped a lot growing up.
Oh, I
so just be
see.
like Cass Money, DJ Cass Hustle.
Hell yeah. These are like great nicknames. Everybody should take these nicknames.
Yeah.
You've got some to spare,
Yeah, this is what
Fuck Darth
happens when
Vader
you
be
don't get bullied.
DJ Cass Money from now on. I mean, come on. Yeah, clap it up for DJ Cass Money. I love that. That's awesome. DJ Khaled. So good. DJ Cass Money. That's so good. Hell yeah. Clap it up for all our players, right? They were all great. I think we learned a lot about them. Deep things, details. But let's get into our next game, and then after this game, we will be voting off. Well, we won't vote off the person, but we'll vote for who we think the highest is so far. This next game, it's a classic. It's 30-second explanation. We know that stoners, they tend to tangent all the time. I'm going to give them an explain this prompt, and they have exactly 30 seconds to explain that prompt. No more, no less. I'll tell them when their time is up, when 30 seconds is up, and we'll see what's going on in their brains. We'll see who can keep a coherent thought and actually explain what the prompt is, and we'll see who just, can't stay on course and goes completely off the rails. That's how 30-second explanation works. Just 30 seconds. We'll see what's going on in their brains, all right? Tim, why don't you go first? You feeling all right?
Yes.
You ready? Are you ready to play this game?
Yes.
Hell yeah. All right. Ooh, I don't need to do that. There's this 30-second explanation. Let me pull up my thing. For 30 seconds, explain your personal style.
All right. I like to go for textures more so that, I like when people look at me, they say, that man's got a lot going on. Some stuff not so good, but some stuff good also. And so that's why if I see an item and I'm thinking, wow, what scoundrel would wear this? That's what I wear.
7 seconds left.
Why bother?
End time. Okay, great. Give it up for Tim. Goes for textures, he said. Most people, I think, would say, I dress for comfort. It's a texture thing. The opposite. We dress for uncomfort? All right. Wow. Fascinating, Tim. All right. Well, we're learning a lot. Billy, why don't you go next? Billy, this is 30-second explanation. For 30 seconds exactly, explain how to properly set the dinner table.
How to properly set the dinner table in 30 seconds. I already talk too long when I'm sober, so I'm fucked because I think about 12 seconds have passed as is. I'm not much of a dinner table setter. I eat on my lap on the couch watching TV because I'm a human being and I don't live in Downton fucking Abbey. So let's be honest, why do we have dining tables? Dining tables are a thing of the past. They went away in the 60s. We watch in front of the TV now. That is what we do. Let's be honest. There is no proper way to set a table. Trick question, busted.
Time. There you go, Billy. Good answer.
Got his ass. Fucking stupid idiot.
I know. Imagine if he said, the spoon goes on the left. Oh, we'd all just jump on him. But that was a good take.
I'm just going bread.
Cassidy,
The
do it.
hand thing, I was like,
Bread. Where does the bread go?
is it bread drink? Mouth. It's in my mouth.
Yeah, there you go. Cassidy, are you ready to play this game?
Let's do it.
All right. This is 30-second explanation for 30 seconds. Explain where to find the best ice cream in the world.
The best ice cream in the world. So first you're going to go to Summit, New Jersey, and you're going to go, I don't know how you guys are going to get there from here, but then you're going to go to Magic Fountain in Summit, New Jersey. Fire. You're going to get a chocolate caramel shake. If it's the fall, you're going to get like a pumpkin shake or something like that. And you are just going to down that shit. And it is like God's nipple, baby. It is so good. You guys need to go to Magic Fountain. Best ice cream. I don't know about JC. I don't know the spots here.
Time. Cassidy, right? Hell yeah. What a sponsor. I mean, well, what a ad for Magic Fountain?
Magic Fountain.
Magic Fountain. I love it. That's so good. Disney themed in Summit, New Jersey is what I'm hearing. Is that who I think it is? Oh, hey, get on up here. Give it up for Neko, everybody.
Oh, he's the guy in
Hell yeah.
overalls. Hi.
Hell yeah.
Neko.
wild guess.
Neko.
Yeah, right. We'll get to you. We have so many questions for you, Neko, right? So many. But Jesse, you are next. All right. Jesse, this 30-second explanation. I'll give you an explain this prompt. You explain them, in 30 seconds, no more, no less. Are you ready to play this game?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic, Jesse. Thank you. That was obviously for Neko. But anyway, I know you know how to play the game. For 30 seconds, explain what an antelope is.
Yo, this is bullshit. Did you see the easy-ass questions they got, and I get a antelope? I don't know. It's like a deer, but like gay, like a little, oh, I'm an antelope. I don't know. They got the things, but they're a little bit longer. They're just long, like they're not like deers. They get bigger, but they go out like that. But the antelopes, they go straight up. They just go right up, and they're more like a sprint. They're like a sexy sprinter build, like they got long legs.
Time. Great. Give it up for Jesse, everybody. He knows what an antelope is. Hard question. Bullshit. You nailed it. That was great. Very coherent answer. Parth, are you ready to play this game?
Yes, sir.
All right. For 30 seconds, no more, no less, explain what would be so great about having immortality.
Oh, I could get high and not do any work and not care about anything, because I'll be living forever, right? What's the point of doing anything? Just live off the ground, live in the woods, and get high. That's the main point that I want to make about immortality right now, is that if you are immortal, you should just get high all the time. Just go out in the woods, have some shrooms. That's a fucking hard question, okay? First of all, I thought you asked him, what's an antelope? 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 I wanted that question. I know what that is.
Time. There we go. Parth, everybody. Give it up for Parth. Yeah, immortality. I don't know. I had a question or two for you. I don't know. Yeah, man. You said shrooms like you were a cop, for sure. You could do shrooms or opium or gin fizz. Yeah. No, a very interesting take on immortality. There's a lot of strategy going on. Neko, thank you for being here. Welcome.
Hey, thanks. I'm
Hello,
sorry
Neko,
I was
right?
late.
Well, I have asked them all so many practice questions before we got to this game. So I'm going to go through a few of them with you.
Okay, word.
And then we'll go right into this.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
First of all, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
That's awesome.
How are you?
Thank you. It's been done. Well, how did you prepare for tonight? What's been going on today? How was your day and stuff like that?
I had a sunshiny day.
Nice.
I had good vibes. And that was it.
Are you feeling confident tonight?
Yes. One word answer.
One word answer. Yeah.
I'm only allowed to
You're
speak
sharp.
in less words in every sentence
You're
I speak
sharp
of the
and
last
ready.
one.
There you go. Yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome. So all these guys are high, but one of them has arrived late, but he's here with us now. Neko, there was also some, this is now my part, some controversy over how Neko is spelled.
Oh, okay, word.
You don't even want to know what I said.
Yeah.
So there was an I at the end. No, but yeah, just how do you spell it? Don't even let us.
The fuck, you writing a book or something? Why?
Yeah. All right. Hey, keep it close to the vest. Everybody else has been very honest about way too much
You know what?
before you got
Fuck
here.
it. I'm changing my name. It's Kiko now. All right? Fucking go with that.
Hell yeah. No, that brings me to my next question, which I did ask all of them. Our first practice game was in name only. I just want to know what your nickname is, what they call you out on the street.
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yeah, we got different streets out here. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, very interesting. Are you ready to move on to our first game? And
I'm
then they're going to vote for who they think the highest is.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Yeah. I know. Look, things are getting crazy,
This is
right?
gonna be intense.
Good. No idea what to expect.
I'm
I love
ready.
it. Nico.
Give me that antelope one.
Nico, this is 30-second explanation.
Okay.
30 seconds, no more, no less. We want to see what's going on in your head. If you can keep a coherent thought together, if you're broken down by the question itself.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
And we'll see how your timing is. I'll tell you when your time is up. You know, see if we give a good 30 seconds, 30-second answer right off on the dot. For 30 seconds, no more, no less. Explain what you need to let go of. Go.
All right, therapist. What the fuck? Damn. Of all days. Wow, cool. You know what? I don't think I have anything specifically that I need to let go of, but I do think that singing Let It Go by Elsa at the top of your fucking lungs anytime that you are troubled is great. So what I mean by that is depression.
Time. There you go. Nico, right? Depression. Hell yeah. And what is an antelope? No, okay. Yeah. Great. Give it up for all of them. They were all fantastic, right? Excuse me. I believe we learned a lot. I think we learned a ton about them, and we've seen several games. We've gotten to know them. Not every test is a game. Sometimes just questions like "How are you?" are things you should consider later on. If you go to menti.com, I'm going to give you guys a prompt for who you guys think the highest is up here. This is how I spelled your name, as you can tell now. So you can vote for, I believe, up to three. I think you can vote up to 3 times. And Nico, you can vote as well. If you go to your phone and go to menti.com, plug in the code 38099451. And Nico, you are rising to the top.
I didn't even put my hair down yet.
I
What the
know.
fuck?
You've been here for 3 minutes. walked in on antelope or something like that. Immediately had a question your therapist hasn't even gotten to.
I just want to say I crushed it.
Yes, Nico, actually, this is a part of the show where I want you to defend yourself. What's going on? Convince them that you're the sober person. Do whatever you can to convince them that they're wrong. With
I'm
this
sober.
vote. I also love that earlier you were like, I'm having a sunshiny
That's my
day.
sober laugh.
And then you were like, on today of all days, your TE sober laugh. I love it. Well, it's 9 votes for you.
God damn. How many
Is what
fucking
you've got.
people are here? Jesus
We're
Christ.
also live streaming.
We have Beacon Theater, Alex? Jesus.
Yeah. But yeah, Jesse and Cassidy, you're also on the hot seat. Tim, you're doing very well at convincing everybody. We won't eliminate anybody after this game, but we may next game. All right, we'll see how this goes. But there you go, Nico. You're on the hot seat. We're gonna move on to our next game, and it's Follow the Weeder.
Well, haha, I have heat. You don't.
It's a lot. It's a lot like that classic old game, Follow the Leader. We're going to see their leadership skills. We're going to see how they follow directions. We're even going to see their motor skills a little bit. Basically what's going to go, I'll say someone's name, and they're going to lead the rest of the group. Everybody else will do whatever they do physically and say everything they say as best they can. And you'll lead the group for about 15 seconds. I'll say someone else's name, and then everyone follow that person. So do your best at following the leader, and when it's your turn to lead the group in the best way you can. Show us some of your leadership skills, and we'll see, stoners, they can't lead anybody anywhere, and they can't follow the instructions. So that's how this game works. It's Follow the Leader. And, yeah, Nico, you've got a mic, and why don't everybody follow you? On my mark for 15 seconds. And go. Follow Neko. Do everything he does and say everything he says.
All right, we don't know what the fuck we are going to do, but we are going to do it real good and real loud because we are real proud. And right now, this feels a little racist. We feel like we're at a FSU game in 2002, and Tim Tebow's just about to ruin our fucking dreams. I don't know why the fuck I felt like doing this, but I am stuck on this, and we are doing this, all right? Still in a rhyme, technically.
Time. Everybody follow Parth.
No, the fuck. I wanted to see who would do it. Okay? And some of you have passed the test, and you're not Nazis. And that was the whole point of this actual. Can't believe I did that. You know? It's ridiculous that I did that.
Parth, everybody. Give it up for Parth. And everyone follow Jesse.
We don't have to do anything. That's the trick. You don't have to do. You actually don't have to listen to this at all. Say it, the things he says. Wait, yeah, no, you don't have to. You guys, don't listen to me. Don't do it. You can't do it. No, don't do it. Yep, do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to me at all. Actually, this is all myth. This is all trick. Wake up. 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 Wake up.
At time. Okay. Great job, Jesse. Everybody. And everybody follow Cassidy.
Simon says, try to lick your own boogers with your tongue. Go, motherfuckers. Try to lick your own. Try to lick your nose with your tongue. Now pretend you're sucking a big black cock.
And time. All right. Great. I don't know. Let's see if they would try it. Everybody follow. Clap it up for Cassidy. And everybody follow Billy.
I got. You took all my ideas. Is the issue for each of these? I don't know. Does anyone want to sing a song? Does anyone want to sing a song? Nobody wants to sing a song, but we're gonna sing a song. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Time. All right, great. Great. Billy, everybody. Clap it up for Billy. And everyone follow Tim. Tim.
All right. Chill out. Relax. Everything's under control. Oh, face forward. Nailing it. Good job. You guys are awesome.
And time. There you go. Give it up for Tim. Give it up for all of them. That was Follow the Weeder. Yeah, these are the craziest people ever. But yeah, so we're gonna vote again. I think we might vote somebody off this time. It might happen, but we'll see how you vote. See how this goes. If it's a landslide in any way, well, defend yourselves. Have you, Neko, again? Neko, defend yourself. Try and sway it to somebody else. Parth also.
I did not have smoke-sual relations with that cannabis.
There you go.
Yeah, all right, sweet. That's as political I'm ever getting. Fuck that shit. Oof.
Let Parth defend himself. Ooh, yeah.
I think that last one might have been the reason, but I feel like I was just making a crude joke about Hitler. That's it. Come on, guys. Only sober people joke about Hitler.
See if it changes. I don't know. Yeah, and maybe Cassidy, you can defend yourself too. You've also got 6 votes. It's clearly between the 3 of you.
I mean, I'll let the rest of the competition speak for itself. I don't know what you guys are seeing up here, but I'm just gonna say no comment for now.
No comment. Yeah. Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear her cotton mouth?
I am so fucking
the
thirsty.
audible cotton mouth, guys.
I am really thirsty.
Someone get her
if anyone wants
someone
to
get this
donate
high
me a
motherfucker a water.
I'll tell you, it's too close to call for me, honestly. I know it's 1 vote off, but then these two. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep voting, and eventually we might just vote 2 or 3 off right away, and that kind of thing. and we'll just have a final few contestants for the last, because this is close. You know, it's definitely down between Neko, Parth, and Cassidy right now as the highest players, but it's still, I think we need more information, is what I'm thinking. So let's move on to our next game. This is a game that's actually going to use some prompts from Menti.com. So you guys can throw some prompts up here. Basically, this is interrogation. Ask a direct question to any of our players. It can be specific to somebody, or it can be to somebody, you know, it can be random, you know. So just, you know, should be asking for prompts right now. So just ask a direct question, and you can throw anything out at these guys using your phone. If you go to Menti.com, plug in the code 38099451, and just ask a direct question. And yeah, Jesse, I feel like you're going to go first. Jesse, tell us about the first time you smoked.
All right, so I was in a backyard of my friend Quilvio's house. I know that's a silly name, but he's Dominican, so you guys can't be racist. And my friend had a little vaporizer, the little like crayon-looking ones, and I smoked it, and then I couldn't stop laughing for like the next 4 hours, and I just stared at a fire, and it was one of the greatest moments of my life.
Hell yeah. There you go. Yeah, Jesse, everybody, loved it. He loved smoking out of a crayon. Yeah, feel free to throw some more questions at us, guys. I think there are plenty. Okay, great. Parth, how is your relationship with your father?
It's pretty good, actually. My dad's always been like a guiding light in my life. You know, he's been a good father. He's always been present, guiding me towards, you know, taking the right decision. Like, I'll give you guys a story, right? When I was in college, I wanted to major in writing, and my dad threw a shoe at me, and he's like, "We're Indian, you have to do STEM," you know? And I'm like, "Guess what, Dad? I'm going to do stand-up comedy eventually."
Right. I understand. Yeah, sounds like you guys are close. Yeah. Fantastic stuff. This might be for you, Parth, also. So, but Neko, you can take it, I guess. I mean, maybe either one of you guys.
Yeah, I got this one.
So, Hitler, explain more.
Bad guy. Bad vibes, bad guy, bad stash, just bad. B. The B in bad stands for, whoo, boy, that Hitler sure is bad. The A in bad stands for, Adolf Hitler is an asshole. And the D in bad stands for, dot, Adolf was a piece of shit. Dot is that in German. Boom. Yeah, I speak one word in another language. Killed it. All right, is that my question?
That was great. Yeah, there you go. Neko. Tim. Do you name your bongs or bowls? What names do you have?
I had one that was Effalump. It looked like an elephant, but not really. Like no one could ever see it. But the first time I smoked that, I was like, "Don't you see that's an elephant?" And everyone's like, "No." And I was like, "That's its name."
And so you called it. What was its name?
Effalump.
Effalump?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like that's not. Again, we're being oddly truthful tonight.
That's fucking gay, dude. If we're being truthful.
So genuine.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
what
was
are
the
we
only bowl.
naming?
That was the
What'd you
only
name?
bowl I ever named.
The
though.
bowls or bongs?
Oh.
No,
They
it's
said
like
balls. I was like, oh, I'm glad a guy got this one.
Oh, so you guys were just thinking I call my balls elephant balls?
I was waiting for another name.
Yeah, I'm
too.
having a hard time sitting down up here because of these giant elephant balls I've been carrying around.
All right, great. Well, I know my next bong name. But Billy, hello. Billy, where were you on January 6th, 2021?
Oh, shit.
Definitely good to be truthful on this one. No, I'll do whatever you need.
Shit. Why did that one land on me? Just because I'm not from here. That's really, oh no. January 6, 2021. I can only think of the honest answer, which is on the steps of the Capitol building. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. We're all being truthful. So I was there. I got a couple of injuries, but you know, it was friendly fire. You know, we didn't mean to take each other out, but shit happens. You know, God bless America. Am I right? There we go. Thank you very much.
There you go, Billy. Billy, everybody. Great stuff. Cassidy, explain what an antelope is.
Jesus Christ. I actually have no idea. Is this when an ant like eats cantaloupe? I'm like surprised all you guys knew what that was. It's just like a bigger deer. Yeah, like a big deer. Probably somewhere out west. They probably like that's where their habitat is. I picture snow. Yeah. That's an antelope.
I think you got it down. Hell yeah, Cassidy. All right, Jesse, this is for you. Who did 9/11?
Oh, man. Matters on who you ask. You know, some people would say Obama. I wouldn't, maybe that might be me, but I don't know. You know, some people might say Osama bin Laden, but could you tell the difference between Obama and Osama? I can't. All right, that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna say that's my time. All right.
There you go. Parth, weirdest place you smoked?
Jesse's whispering in my ear to say my mom's house, but that's not true.
That's a really weird house.
It was behind a dumpster. We smoked it like crack, okay? Because we only had foil. And we were trying to hide from our RAs. So it was just behind a dumpster like crackheads, you know? And I'm pretty sure we got a little bit high off the foil.
Yeah, the foil's bad for you. It
Yeah,
gives you brain
it's really
damage.
bad.
Definitely. No, if I can advise, buy a bowl, name it elephant balls. Don't smoke out of foil. Yeah. But Neko, what's your favorite stoner character?
Stoner character. It would have to be the main character in Grandma's Boy.
Yeah.
Right, very niche fucking character, but I don't know why. It just seems perfect, right? It's just like a real good, like just fucking stoner video game like creator. And who doesn't want to live with Betty fucking White? I'd move in a heartbeat because
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't have to pay any more taxes. I'd be dead.
Okay. Yeah, I love also the the main character from Grandma's Boy. Grandma's Boy is, I think, we would have all known. Tim, do you queue?
What?
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm not sure.
No, I didn't hear you.
Oh,
I can't
do you
see it.
queue?
Do you queue?
Yeah, I assume it's a QAnon.
Oh.
I mean, take it how you need.
All right. Listen, where we go one, we go all.
I guess you do. All
Yes.
right.
I mean, I'm not here to red pill your entire drug-taking audience, but no, I don't queue.
Okay.
Or do you mean like get in line?
Maybe that's what I meant.
Oh yeah, I get in line sometimes.
Okay. Billy, what's the best letter of the alphabet?
Q. Any further questions, Your Honor?
There you go. And I think that is our last question. So Cassidy, who did 9/11?
Oh, that's a great question. I was too young. I think if you're if people are hooking up with people who were born after 9/11, like that's like a problem.
Yeah.
You
that-
know?
Yeah, I agree. Sure. Give it up for all of them, right? What was that? Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter who did 9/11. It matters the people born after. Don't fuck them. All right? Be careful out there. So which player do we think is the highest? We've seen several games. We've learned a lot about these people. Go to menti.com, plug in the code 3809-9451. Cassidy is for the first time, Neko hasn't jumped to the top immediately. Yeah. Cassidy, defend yourself. You've got a microphone in hand, but,
You know what? This is rigged. I don't know who menti.com is or what any of this shit is, guys. But I don't buy it.
Yep, this is what happens when you mess with the snake. You saw her talking shit at
I'm
the start.
cute.
Now it's over for her.
I am cute.
All right, don't mess with me. I am unfuckwithable. Hiss.
oh,
What's
my
up?
God. Yeah, it's not looking good. Although, Neko, you have 5 up there. As
Yeah.
I'll tell you, before the last game, we're going to whittle it down to 3. But, yeah.
Whoever voted for me again, your mom's a hoe. I don't like you, dude.
It
Now
is-
people are just spite voting me. I don't like this, dude.
Oh, man. Yeah, you definitely. Yeah, Cassidy is on the hot seat. Neko, you're still on
Parth
the hot
is
seat,
only
too.
talking about drugs.
Yeah, I know. Parth
Like,
has
come
gone
on,
down,
guys.
though. Jesse is above.
I know.
Parth
This
now.
this is the thoughts of a sober man, guys. I am so sober right now.
Yeah, Tim is still the leader. Everybody
Who's
seems to
more
think Tim
sober
is
than me?
the sober narc. Let's see. We're not going to eliminate
No one.
anybody. We're going to see if this keeps going. I've got 6 questions for these guys next. Our next game. Sometimes when you smoke weed, there's a theory out there that you develop ESP, that you can read people's minds if you've smoked cannabis recently, and almost all of them have. So I am going to ask them a question that only I would know the answer to. This game is called Crystal Bong. And so answer these questions about the host, about me, things that only I would know, to see if you can read minds. We'll see if you can use your ESP and read my mind and understand what's going on. Cassidy, why don't you start us off? Cassidy, this first question, what is my middle name?
It's something familial, Jewish. Alex. Alex. Michael Grubard.
Let's see what it is. You didn't receive it.
Michael.
You went with Steve Michael. No, my first name is Alex.
Let's guess his name.
He's right about that. But good call. I like what
You
you're
look
thinking.
like a Steve a little bit.
That's my middle name. Well, I think. What is it? Is it
believe it.
Michael? George.
George.
Not super Jewish, but it is familial. You actually did hit some things right. Very good.
I struck a chord. Who
you
is
did
it?
struck a chord.
Who's it after?
Who's George? Depends on which parent you ask. It's either
multiple Georges.
It's either my grandfather or my great grandfather. You know what I mean. Anyway, but it's
We'll get
family
to it.
disputes. So,
to
this
it
is next.
later.
Jesse, if you got Mike, what hospital was I born in? I'm trying to send it to you.
Oh man, I'm feeling this ESP so much. I don't know. What you're telling me is that this game is a ruse because none of us have been eliminated, but also St. John's Jewish Hospital.
John.
Kind of, there is another Jewish thing with this hospital, I'll tell you that. NYU
Yes,
Medical Center.
Yes, everyone knows all hospitals are Jewish hospitals. So I was right.
Close enough. If all these answers are like something Jewish, I mean, Parth. Let's see this next question. What is my favorite city in the world?
I was just about to say
It's
Jerusalem.
not Palestinian, man.
Jerusalem or Vatican City because of the feud, right? Because we're okay. That's too deep. I'm sorry. I'm feeling either. Okay, New York. I'm gonna go with New York.
New York.
Okay.
You'll never believe it. It's Maynard, Massachusetts. I love this town. I know. Everybody hates it but me. But it is my favorite. It's genuinely. I'm being honest, too. All right. Nico, are you ready?
Yes.
Ready for this? This is Crystal Bong. See if you have ESP. See if you can read my mind. This next question. Who is my role model?
I get a really strong Batman vibe,
You going with Batman?
but I want to say dad.
Dad Man.
I want to say your dad.
Dad Man. Let's see which it is. The Toxic Avenger. Which is a superhero, though.
That's true.
And played by my dad. No, that is actually, it was a superhero. That is pretty impressive. He said Batman, and it was the toxic waste equivalent of Batman. I'm impressed by that. I think Nico does have mind reading powers. Tim, are you ready for this next question?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What is my oldest sister's profession? I'm sending it
Are
to
you remembering that correctly?
Good question.
I think you got it wrong.
Well, we'll see. What do you
Does
think?
she do that? No. In order for us to do this, I need you to remember the right thing. You're messing up.
Tell me what I need to remember.
You forgot that she called you last week, and now she is an accountant.
Oh. Well, let's see what I wrote. Chef/baker. I think she's a chef. or Baker. I almost thought you were gonna like come up with Baker. Billy, are you ready to play this game?
I am.
You've seen how this goes. These are personal things. These are things only I would know. And Tim, if my sister called him or something. All right, Billy. What is my other sister's profession? Oh, yeah, profession. But what is my other... What does she do
As a clue.
for
As
a living?
clue.
What is her occupation?
I'm... It's a twin sister. They opened up a bakery together in Sweden, hence the spelling. Baker. Final answer.
Well, that was the last answer, so impressive, but I don't know. Consultant?
I was gonna.
I
say
feel
that.
like
We
was
were
thinking
we were
consultant.
just
You
flipped.
literally were flipped.
Fuck.
And I'm not going to lie, sometimes Allie consults on Robin's Bakery. So, you know, I'd say the two of them did pretty well together. Give it up for all of them, right? They were all great. That was Crystal Bong. So which player is the highest? Which do you think? Or just, you know, it's been Neko, it's been Cassidy, it's been Parth. Have you been swayed against that? Are you still on this? And you
guys.
just, it'll be clear when we do eliminate people before the last game. Yeah.
So-
What do you guys think? We want to know. Jesse's got one vote.
Oh, skyrocketing, Jesse.
Oh, everybody's got at least one. Nico's got two.
Oh,
Oh, but yeah, they're getting up there. People are still, yeah. But Tim is now rising, I'd say. That's,
Tim.
yeah. Oh, Cassidy again
now
is
that
leading
I
the
think
pack.
about it, Tim.
Well, oh, and
getting
Nico's
close.
well. Well, it's definitely getting a little more spread out, but it's still pretty dead on.
He's not going to take anyone off.
I'm
I don't
keeping
know.
you guys
This is
in for,
this
you
is an
know.
elaborate ruse. This is never
It is
ending.
a ruse
You're
like
stuck
that.
here. You're stuck here with us.
Jesse, you're so anti-authority. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
need water.
you can get Cassidy a water. I guess you can
Come
run
on,
off and get
guys.
water.
You got
Yeah,
it.
that could be done.
I'm
It's not
kidding,
forbidden.
guys.
But yeah, we're gonna
Sober.
move on to our penultimate game. We will eliminate people after this next game. Our next game is called Paranoid Schmaranoid. We all know that stoners, they tend to be anxious. They're paranoid of things. They think people are out to get them. They have trouble with authority figures and stuff. I'm gonna give you a prompt of a common fear, and all you have to do is tell us why that common fear is no big deal. This isn't as strict as something like 30-second explanation, but yeah, go up to around 30 seconds. I'll tell you when your time is up. This is our penultimate game. And yeah, this is Paranoid Schmaranoid. Just tell us why this common fear is no big deal. Just tell us why you prove that you're not a paranoid stoner. So, does anyone feel like going first? Jesse, why don't you go first?
Hell yeah.
Okay, Jesse. Jesse, you did talk me into not eliminating anybody, because now I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, I totally would have. But anyway. But yeah, we'll keep you all safe. Jesse, tell us why dancing in public is no big deal.
Ooh, let me. I got bad news for you. That one is a totally valid fear. You look like an idiot dancing in public. Let me tell you. You think you're killing it? You're not. You look stupid as hell, and everyone is laughing at you. I just have to let you know right now. Unfortunately, it's as bad as you think.
All right, there you go. Sounds pretty paranoid to me. Yeah. Let's go up to Cassidy. Cassidy, tell us why zombies are no big deal.
Well, if you are watching The Last of Us, you would see it's NBD. If you're hanging out with Joel, he can fight off the zombies for you, and he's also a daddy, so you'll be in good hands. That's why I don't fear zombies.
There you go. Hell yeah. Find you a Pedro Pascal type. Sounds good. Billy, you ready to play this game?
Yeah, let's do it.
This is Paranoid Schmaranoid. Prove you're not a paranoid stoner.
Yeah.
Tell us why maintaining eye contact is no big deal.
This is just going to be an honest answer because I'm not very good at that to begin with. Maintaining eye contact is not a big deal because what are eyes really at the end of the day? They're a construct. You know, do we need eyes? No, we can still exist in the world without eyes. People do it all the time. Ray Charles did it. Stevie Wonder does it, supposedly. I know, we've seen the videos. But, you know, they're just a construct. You can still get by and be perfectly fine without your fucking eyes. Get over it. You're also fucking sensitive about your eyes. Fuck.
Hell yeah, Billy. That did not sound paranoid at all. That sounds angry, like you want us to all take our eyes out. I love it. Tim, are you ready to play this game?
Yep.
All right, Tim, this is Paranoid Schmaranoid. Tell us why the ice caps melting is no big deal.
Who doesn't love water? We're getting so much water. Look at you sipping water. Guess what we all have? Guess what I just got up to get everybody? Water. They always said in the future, things are going to dry out. This is just the earth correcting itself. Mother Nature knows best. Let's just let her flow through us like water.
Beautiful hippie shit. I love it. Tim, everybody, right? Yeah. Fucking paint that on a quilt.
I should have stopped. Should have stopped a little early.
Hell yeah, man.
Or am I playing you?
Yeah, right, exactly. I mean, you have been leading the pack. Nico, this is Paranoid Schmaranoid. Tell us why an IRS audit is no big deal.
Hey, man. You know those days where you're just down in the dumps and you're just like, man, nobody fucking loves me. I'm all alone. And then you just get a IRS. Come on in, you best friend. What's up? You telling me you turning down Smash Bros and Little Caesars? Get the fuck out of here, man. Just a friend to go. All right, it's fucking great.
Hell yeah. Yeah, there you go. What a new best friend.
My numbers just went the fuck up. All right.
How would they possibly go up? No, but I feel you. Great answer. Parth, so we asked her, are you ready to play this game?
Yes, sir.
Asked earlier about your immortality. And now I want you to explain why your own mortality is no big deal.
Because we all have to die at some point, And having a finite amount of time makes you want to really appreciate life. Obviously you can't get high as much if you were immortal, right? That's a callback to my previous answer. Just making sure people are paying attention. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I think having mortality is a good thing, Gives you a reason to wake up in the morning.
Hell yeah. All right, there you go. Yeah, very good stuff. I think your dad would be proud. Good stuff, Parth. Give it up for all of them, right? Clap it up for all of them. All right, now, we've seen how this has been going, and I have a pretty good feeling about it, but it's up to you guys. We're going to be eliminating 3 people. 3 people are getting eliminated. I know, and then we'll move on to our final game. That's how it goes. Who do you think the sober person is? Let's eliminate the highest people up here, the people that you don't want to be distracted by anymore. Who's definitely stoned? Who do you think is sober? Keep them here. Make sure they don't get a vote. Billy, defend yourself. You got the most votes right now.
Dude, the eyes thing really set people off. Fuck. No way. No, all I can say is I'm not high. Some of the high person would say,
Couldn't have
Like,
been
what
done
else?
better.
If you don't believe that, then I can't help you guys. Don't believe that, I can't help you.
Well, Cassidy, Parth, you guys should defend yourselves as well.
This is Russian bots. I don't believe anything this website has to say.
I feel like you guys didn't get the ESP question because I got the answer really wrong, so I can't be high because I don't have ESP. Guys, come on.
No, you guys got Parth right, but I am not high.
No.
Unless I see a lot of change in this next few moments, I think I'm going to eliminate 4 and keep Jesse and Tim. That seems to be who they think the sober people might be. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm going to give it another couple of moments. Nico, why don't you defend yourself one more time? Guys, clap it up.
He came an hour
for
late.
Nico, Parth, Cassidy, and Billy, but you guys are eliminated. Give it up for them. They were all great. I don't know what happened there at the end, but there you go. Great job, guys. Great job.
Take a seat, bud.
Clap it up for Jesse and Tim. They're the final 2 players.
Yeah.
And we're going to move on to our final game.
I get to see the TV finally. This is nice.
Oh,
Look at
man.
this.
See, what a perk to making it to the end. This last game, it's a classic for us. It's just like a real sobriety test that I hope you never have to do. that you never have to play with a real cop. I'm going to have each of our players recite the alphabet backwards, and I will be timing them. What's great about this game is we're going to judge them on accuracy. We're going to judge them on speed. But we're also going to see sometimes people have nervous breakdowns and go on entire crazy tangents during this game. So it's almost like we're testing every single thing we've tested so far in this one game. This is a game we call the CBAs. Do either of you feel like going first? Or last, even.
I'll go first.
Jesse will go
All right.
first.
Okay.
All right. Jesse,
All right.
whenever you're ready, I'll start your
Okay.
time. Whenever you begin.
Z Y X W V U T S R Q P O N M K. No, L K J H. No, J I H G F E D C B A.
Time. Hey, Jesse,
Oh
right?
my God, Jesus Christ!
Hell yeah, dude. Autism, bitch.
Hey. I threw an extra J in profession, you know. I know how it is.
Yeah.
You
That-
threw a few extra letters in there.
That was amazing.
It was very good,
Yeah.
yeah. I know. I mean, at one point you missed Q and said R and then immediately said Q after. I'm like, he's on it. You know, it was very impressive. One more time for Jesse.
The snake.
34 seconds. 34 seconds. Very good. So, Tim, that's the time to beat, 34 seconds. He did very well, but there is some room to be more accurate. And you know how this goes. Take us through it. Give it your best shot.
How long do we have this room for?
I see your point. Yeah.
All right.
I don't feel like it'll get there.
Z X Y. Yeah. No. I have a DUI. I wasn't good at this. Well, I guess I was.
It's
I
over,
was
baby.
Fucked up. Yeah.
It's over. Give
Yeah.
me my championship belt right now, dude. It's over.
Honestly, there's no way I'm gonna be able to.
Tim.
Good job.
The answers
You
are on
nailed
the
it.
screen, dude. There's literally the letters are right there. That's how I did it. They're literally all right there. You guys are so dumb. They're literally. I looked at it and I read it.
See, this is the first time I could see
That
the
was.
TV.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that didn't work for you. And it was right there.
Wow, you're so high. You're locked into everything.
No,
that's
I'm
happening.
not. I'm not. See
That's
how he's trying to
impressive.
twist things.
I didn't think that was possible.
You're a word twisting liar, Rager.
Tim, you hit 60 seconds, and I haven't stopped it. So basically, this game ends essentially when you kind of say the name of the game. But give it your best shot. That's kind of what I'm saying.
You got this, bud.
You're still on the clock.
You're still in the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, Jesse, not 30 seconds ago, was like, they're right there even.
Oh. Well, I didn't know that you were going to make me go through it, and not all of them are there.
You're just, you know.
Why? Wait, what is this? A W, V, U, T, Q, P. Do I have to go all the way?
You know, like I said, you could just kind of skip
N-
to the end if you need to.
Isn't there a letter between N and K? Am I not going crazy?
Are you not going crazy? I think you might be going
N,
crazy.
K, J, I, H, E, D, C, B, A.
Time. There you go. Give it up for Tim. I'm going to go ahead and say less accurate. But great job. Yeah, found a trick there. That's part of it, you know. And
good.
if your time at the end was 1:54,
Nailed it.
some might call that yeah, nailed it. Some might call that 114 seconds. No, yeah. But anyway, yeah, 34 seconds, 1:54. It's still up to you guys. You guys have seen so many games and gotten so much information. You might not base it on that exactly, but give it up for the two of them. They were both great, right? That was the CBAs. So you know how this goes. Obviously, everybody's up there, but on the screen. But it's Jesse and Tim that we're voting on. So who do you think is the highest? We'll eliminate the person who gets the most votes.
Oh man!
Because we think they're the highest, and leave the person
I'd like to thank the
sober
Academy.
person is. I knew still Neko gets a vote.
I'd like to thank Obama. I would like to. I would like to thank my mom. I would like to thank my kindergarten teacher. I would want to thank the boys in the back. I want to thank everyone that voted for Cassidy when she was in the game.
Tim, do you have anything? Defend yourself or anything like that?
I'm pretty sure my parents are watching.
Shout out to Tim's parents. Guys, I'm so sober.
And
I can't believe you guys are doing this. This is a sick joke. You're all sick people.
My parents would know whether I was high or not,
This
and they
was
would be honest, and they would vote for me, and they just texted me before.
This was a
They said,
flawless
"We're
victory
not-"
on my part. All right, no faults at all. I played it perfectly. The snake always wins, boys. I'm a liar. I'm a cheater, and I'm gonna win. All right.
You just healed your way up to 4 votes.
No, it's been. Listen.
It hasn't moved in a second. I think
It's over, doggy.
Yeah, Tim, I think you are eliminated. Clap it up for Tim, everybody. But Tim, you are eliminated. There you go. And Jesse. Give it up for Jesse, right? Jesse's the last person on stage. Stand up, sir. So yeah, Jesse, since you're the last person on stage, we need to know, are you in fact the sober person or are you high?
It
Okay,
was,
we need to know
it
what
was
Jesse
me
is.
the entire time I was sober.
Wow, my God! You were right! Oh my God, you guys did it! Man, very impressive. Good job for all of you. I've got a ton of candy and stickers and stuff. Come and see me.
Hell yeah.
You guys won. I've got some candy for you guys. I'll have something for you, Jesse. Thank you guys so much for being here. That's Weeding Out the Stone. You guys won. Very amazing. I'll tell you, really, that is impressive. I'd say 9 out of 10 times, everybody's fooled. So you should, use that as a badge of honor. Thank you guys so much for being here at Weeding Out the Stone at Sip Studios. We're on the internet doing shows all over the place. We've got all sorts of stuff. You can find us online. There's tons of great stuff happening at Sip Studios all the time. Comedy, music, video games, all sorts of crazy live streams and stuff, art shows. So come back and see us here at Sip. Thank you guys so much for being here. Give it up for all our players tonight. They were all great. Find them on the internet. And honest to God, I'm a card-carrying member of Normal. If you're, pro-weed at all, check them out. Normal.org. They're the reason that weed is getting legal places. They're literally the people doing it. So we thank them. They're the best. And we'll see you next time on Weeding Out the Stone. Move along. Show's over.